What is going on, everyone? KMDolph back for the next installment of Transport Fever. Now, as my little new Thomas the Tank Engine train that could, he's off to do the chewer food bulks. He's carrying a little bit more now. I have upgraded a couple of things off camera after the last episode that I recorded, so I hope people will love that 3830. Hope people will appreciate some of the things that I've done. You might pick up on it as we go. If I notice things that I've done, I will obviously mention it to you. Like this thing, for instance. I have dispatched with... Here we go. Look at this little fella. He's on his way down. I've created another line. Now what I've done off camera, because I just had a knack and had a bit of an inkling to do something, is I've dispatched with the trucks that grab the stone from the stone quarry to bring it down to David W. Freight Incorporated. I now have this little tank, diesel locomotive. He's doing his thing, as you can see. He'll unload the stone, and then he'll trek back up this little tiny hill that he has, and he'll head back up his little mountain pass back towards the quarry. So a couple of little things that I've done just to upgrade things, but today we're going to do some more expansion with the freight. As you know, we've already expanded the main line to a certain point, and I need to start dropping off stuff to them. So we are going to spend today doing that and doing all the prep work, and hopefully launching a train before the end of today's episode. So without further ado, guys, I will cue the intro, and I'll see you right on the other side of it. Okay, and we're back. We're still here at David W. Freight Incorporated. Now, what we're going to do is I've actually changed this lane here to actually come over onto another side. Because that is... No, sorry, that's the palms. It's not that platform at all. It's this platform right here in the middle. That is going to be our big... Oh, here comes something. That's the 3801 going past. So we're going to utilise this line here in the middle. It's going to come out here, and it's going to join along the Palm Spring freight line. And then it's going to make its merry way up this line. It's going to do a massive long trek out here to south side. Now, I'm doing something I don't normally like doing, and I know a lot of other people that play this game will probably hate me for doing it. But given that I've set up the main line for freight and whatnot, for passengers, I haven't properly set it up for freight. So I'm going to try and overcome that. For the time being, I'm going to use the platform, hate saying it. Going to use the passenger platforms to drop off freight. But what they are going to do is, if you notice here, the freight train will run on its own line, and I've accidentally put some doohickey there. I'm going to get rid of that real quick. There we go. I'm going to use the middle line to send it up in between the stations so it doesn't sort of get wamboozled by the 3801s doing the main line run. So the main line trains will still run along their respective lines. The one freight train that I'm going to make, and it's going to be a biggie, it will run up the middle line when it's not running into a station and dropping stuff off. So we're going to have to set up all the freight ports and all that sort of thing, and get some trucks happening and some stop-off points. So that is what we are going to do today. So I actually want to get this line set up first. So what we're going to do is the following. I need waypointage, because this is how this is going to run. So I need a waypoint there. As you can see, another set of points there, and then it's going to come out of here, and then it's going to go back onto here. It's only going to be one train, but it is going to be a monster train. Because I think this is going to help us quite substantially in that which I'm trying to achieve. Right, we'll get rid of that. I'm going to start up the new line. We're going to make it black for now so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Set the line up first, then we'll have some fun setting up 4 different freight ports, which will be fun. Okay. As you can see, it is also a very, very long route. So that will go to there. I need something that's going to be fast and that can haul a hell of a lot of stuff. Okay, it's then going to come into there. It is then going to go to that waypoint in that way that it does. It'll then stop there. It'll then go to that waypoint there. And this is the way this is going to work. And then it's going to go to there. And then it's going to fly all the way up there to there. Yes, and then it's going to come straight back down the middle line as I sort of half intended it to do, which it looks like it's doing for the major part of it. Look, more stuff. Happy New Year. Happy 1952, everybody. That's good. So then it'll come back down here. It'll do its thing, coming back through the middle. It'll run empty all the way back through, completely unopposed to any sort of trains that are coming through until it gets to this point, when it will move over here and come along that section of the main line back to David W. Freight Incorporated, before swinging back in over its little thing and into there. Excellent. We're going to call this main line freight distribution. I can't spell. Distribution. Done. Mainline freight distribution. Excellent. That's done. Right. Moving on. Going back to Southside, temporarily, we'll start setting up some freight lines, because that's what we do. Now, depending on what's going to drop off, obviously I'm going to have to drop off certain things. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop stuff off in a generalized area. If I have generalized areas, which I kind of do, but at the same time kind of don't. So there's a bit of commercial there, there's a bit of industry here, same over here and same over here. Okay. That's not horrendous by any stretch of the imagination. So what we're going to need is, we're going to need some sort of truck depot. Yes, we are. We're going to need a truck depot. And it's going to need to fit somewhere where there is a connection to the road. I'm going to assume I'm going to be putting it here, because it will connect to the station that way. Yes. Do you have connection to the station? Do you have connection to that? Yes, you guys are completely connected. That's brilliant. Excellent. Now, what I'm also going to use is the following items. Truck stations, drive-thrus, high-capacity road stations. That'd be great if I actually had anything that I could do with that. Now, the only problem that I have with this particular way of me doing things is that I can't get stuff back onto this train. So whatever it drops off is all it's going to do. It's not going to pick anything up and bring anything back. Only because there is nothing there for it to bring back unless I put something up on one of the stations and have it do a ride through on the way back. Worry about that later. This is what I want to do for now. Thank you, 3801, for doing your thing. Okay, so what I need is a drop-off point. Now, how much are you going to pick up if I put you somewhere like that, for example? You're going to pick up quite a fair chunk of stuff, which is phenomenal. I'm just going to put you there. So you're just going to do a quick little run around and drop back. Easy. We'll set up the line for that. From there to, where is it? On the corner there. And it's just going to do a full little loop, and it's going to be glorious. So that is south side. South side freight bulk. Freight delivery. Delivery. I'll get the spelling of these things right eventually. Good. South side's done. Oh, this one's going to be tough. Because I got nowhere to put a freighter's terminal-less. Well, this will be fun. Alright. It's alright. We'll figure this out as we go along. I need to find somewhere to put something. Yes, I do. I don't know where. There's a big station. I can't even fit it there. This is terrible. I get the feeling that someone's house is about to get demolished in that way that it does. That's going to cost me $1 million, but I don't have a choice. Boom. It's happened. And I just realised that hasn't even connected to the road. You need to connect to the road, my young friend. There you go. Now you're connected. And a massive, horrid, bloody thing. No, wrong thing. Oh, I need that one, and I need drop-off points. Cool. So I need to drop stuff off to probably around here. Yes, and I also need to drop stuff off somewhere around there. So this one's going to require a fair bit more in the ways of... Well, hello, there's a whole bunch of stuff down here too. I'm not really fussed about that. That's the main bulk, and that's also the main bulk, so I'm just going to stick with that. Alright, do that. Okay, we're going to create another line. We're going to go from there to... where did I put it? To the... And then to... Is that the drop-off point there? Yes, it is. Cool. So it's going to come out of there, head down that way, drop off there, do a loop around, go up there, go across the thing, drop off there, and then come straight back to the Dover. Alright, that'll do. That's Jackson City. Jackson Freight Delivery. Good. That's you done. Moving on to Keystone Bay. This one shouldn't be anywhere near as difficult because I'm not going to let it be any more difficult than it needs to be. Now, I've got that side, I've got that side. What if I was to just put it over here and just make a small road off of that? That'll work. Let's do that. Right. Right. No, I need the country roads, please. Country road, take me home. Right, you can go there. This one's out of the way, which will be a big benefit to the train station when things get dropped off at it. The trucks can just come across there, do their thing, come back here and just go straight back down the Watsy. That'll be good. Right, so that's happening. We need more drop-off points. Now, is there somewhere where you guys can drop stuff off that is very, very, very centralised to almost everything? There's a whole bunch of commercial up there that's not even really going to get much of a look-see, is it? You know what? I might just stick this one up in there. Because anything that gets dropped off there that's industry is basically just going to go straight there. Yes, it will. So it's really only going to be commercial stuff that's going to go in there, like food, for instance. Food and tools and the goods. So I'll stick that with that. So it'll just be a food delivery for that one. So that's useful. This all sounds really great in my head. There's my drop-off point there. And then it'll do a nice little loopy, come straight back down the main road, and Bob's your uncle. Now, where are we? Keystone. So that's Keystone Freight Delivery. Beautiful. That's all happening. Now, can I upgrade this road while I'm here? Because I need to upgrade some road. Large. Can you upgrade? Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. At least now you've got multiple lanes with which you can do the things that you need to do. Good. This is all looking very promising. At least now these folks have got ways of getting around the city. Good. Good. Doesn't matter. Construction's not possible. I'll have you know it very much is. Things just don't want to upgrade for me. That's alright. I'll fix them in due course. Good. So now the good people of Keystone can stop complaining because they've got 4-lane roads everywhere, and everything is peachy. Now this needs to be fixed, so I'm going to fix that really, really quickly. I'm going to delete that bit of road because I can. You're just going to go straight onto there, so that way they're not going to complain. You're going to get deleted. And I just need a small little country road just to connect up with... Wrong way. It's the one thing I don't like about having this road map mod, is it makes it very, very difficult for me to have anything that I want in particular. There's that. There's that. There's that. I need the dirt road. Where's the... Thank you, autosave. Where's the dirt road? Oh, that'll do. There you go. No, you're alright. You guys keep going. You got right away. There you go. And you're off. There you go. Less traffic jams. I've effectively fixed something. Good for me. And then we'll duck up to the last one. There goes a train. Now, what have I got up here? Stuff everywhere. Wonderful. Drop-off point. You know what? I actually don't need one for this place, because you have got such a massive amount of space covered that I'm not even going to bother, because it's just going to deliver it to itself, you would think. We'll try it and see what happens. Cool. Oh, there's oil there. I really want to get some of that. I could just run that down with trucks and drop it off to here and run it back. And that way then, at least it's justified in what it's doing. And then that way then, I can find an oil refinery, which is not there. Where is the next oil refinery? Where is one? I don't even know. There's oil there. I need a refinery. I need the fuels. Where is an oil refinery? Is there one over here on this island? No. Where is the nearest oil refinery? I don't even think I have one. Oh, wait, there's one there. That could effectively drop oil back that way, but then I've got no way of getting that back to the depot. That's the only annoying part, is there's no way for me to drop off anything to pick it back up and take it back to where it needs to go. That's annoying. That's very annoying. Oh, hey, I've got more trucks. That's exciting. Very good. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to get a trucking into service, because we like watching trains. That's why we're here. It's why you guys are watching, and it's all well and good in that regard. Right. Buy a train. I got $100 million redos. That is the most money I've had in this season so far. Let's buy a train. Buy a train. Buy a train. I want to buy a train. Yes, I do. What have I got? I don't have any sort of diesel that is a solid puller at all yet. These things are all terrible because they're all electrics. Even though they've got massive pulling power, they don't have a hell of a lot of speed. And the diesels are not very helpful at all. Not when I've only got an Alco. Oh, he does 110. Approved locomotives with gas turbines are a good alternative to diesel and steam. Locomotive could provide this proof for the most part, but only one item was produced, since there was no need for non-electrified express trains in Switzerland. Not going to help me at all. Alright, you're that, you're that, you're that. Still 80. 24 kilometers an hour. That is the worst thing I've ever seen. What have I got here that can pull? Known as the Britannius, was British Rail's effort to combine the best locomotive. They were fast and powerful, suited to both passenger and freight work. 144 kilometers an hour. Well, that's just worth the price of admission, if nothing else. I've got to use these stupid I don't want to use these bloody things again. I'm sick of using them. You take food and construction materials. You know what? Well, they're not British. Is anyone going to hate me if I use non-British? But then again, you guys are not going to kill me if I keep... You're going to kill me if I keep using these bloody... the naffies. I don't want to do the naffies. But I don't have a choice. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 140. 154, 168, 182, 196, 210? 210. We'll go with 210. Right. Get you on the main line of the freight distributions, please. Good. That's you sorted. Actually, go over and watch it. Look at him. Here he comes. I didn't even hear him come out of the shed, which was annoying. And unfortunately, he can't go anywhere because old mate here is the Scotsman is stuck. There's a lot of smoke. Come on, do that thing that you need to do. Why is the Scotsman stuck? Ah, because of the little Thomas the Tank Engine train that could. Come on, fella. You need to get out of there, please. Out you get. There you go. You're off. You're alright. Scotsman's off. Once he clears that, still got to wait for him to go. I hope you're fast, because if you're not, we might be in some strife. That's a good looking loco, look at it. The Britannia. And it doesn't have much problem picking up speed either, which is equally good. Already at 20 k's an hour. Come on, get out of there. Activate the afterburners. There you go. That would be very, very close to the longest train I currently have. Oh, geez. He picks up a bit of steam. It's already getting up there. Look at him. Go, son. Along these high... Oh, don't get stuck there. That's just annoying. Come on. You're going to make him stop, and I don't want him to stop. Oh, dear. Yep. He coming to a screeching halt. All right. It's the only... Thank you, autosave. It's the only thing I'm not happy about with this particular line at the moment. It's going to need some fixing eventually, I think. All right, 3801's off. Food train's... He's full. That's good. He's going to rocket through the station at a speed of knots, carrying his food. 3801's going to go thundering out of here. 104 passengers. That's not bad. That's picked up quite well. That has picked up quite well. Very good. Good work, 3801. Only problem is you're going to have to stop over here at a signal, because this is just getting congested too frequently. Ah, that's just annoying. I'm going to have to fix that at some point. Don't know how, but I'm going to need to. Dear, oh dear. Now, by now, you're probably thinking, why haven't you chucked any trucks on those main lines yet, Mr. Dolph? Well, it's going to take time for that line to sink in. It's not going to have anything straight away, so there's absolutely no rush for me to have it set up. So I'll probably do that in the next episode, because we've taken a little bit too long to do this one. Although by now, I guarantee you I would have at least edited something out of this and gone from there. Go 3830. I take it back. He's probably the longest train I have. Come on, afterburners. We want to finish this episode off. It's taking too long. Right, you're off. Good. Go. Here comes a little Thomas tank engine train that could. He's going to do his business. In you get. Very good. You do that. Here he comes. Already up to 90 miles an hour. Brilliant. He's going to thunder down the main line in that way that he does. That is actually a really nice locomotive. I'm really happy with that. Let's ride along. Yeah, that's how we'll end today's episode. So yeah, that will take some time to sink in once everyone sort of gets the gist of the fact that, hey, we've got freight distribution now. Hopefully that will start taking off and that will all work quite nicely. So guys, thank you very much for watching today's episode of the continuing expansion of the freight. Now that we've extended it down the main line, hope you enjoyed watching it. Make sure you guys leave a like, throw a comment, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, join the community, and guys, I'll see you for the next episode of Transport Fever. So take care, everyone.